Finally, a Nintendo Direct where they listen to the fans. All jokes aside, and as excited as I am for a Pac-Man World 1 remake, that was a pretty good partner showcase by Nintendo just now. It felt like there was definitely something for every type of gamer, and that's a big plus. Before I go down the list of things that stood out to me in this partner showcase, I do want to take some time to touch on Pac-Man World 1 because I don't think many other people are going to give that the time of day that it deserves. You see, I'm excited about the Pac-Man World 1 remake because I thought Pac-Man World as a franchise was just buried in gaming history forever. I grew up playing Pac-Man World 2, World 3, World Rally on the GameCube, and it was awesome. Pac-Man World 2 came out in 2002, and I absolutely loved this game. At the time, it was probably my favorite 3D platformer outside of what was available with the Mario franchise. 2005 gave us Pac-Man World 3, which I wasn't as keen on, but still, it was a Pac-Man World game. I was a dumb kid at the time. I didn't care. It was fun. And who could forget Pac-Man Fever? As you can see, I own that Pac-Man collection for GameCube, and I am damn proud of it. Pac-Man World 1 came out before all of those games in 1999, and honestly, it was just a couple of years before my gaming prime began. I was only 3 years old at the time, so I never got a chance to play that game when it first came out. So this remake for me is not only an indication that they haven't forgotten about the Pac-Man World franchise, but also a chance for me to experience a game from a franchise that I haven't gotten to play yet. Will the game be objectively terrible? Probably, but that doesn't mean I'm not excited for it. I could be the only person in the entire world who's excited about the Pac-Man World remake, but you know what? That's okay. Please comment below if you're with me on this one. I want to know that I'm not alone here. Anyway, putting my Pac-Man fever aside here, I'm not going to talk about every single thing here, but I will talk about the things that stood out to me. We opened up on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak and Nier Automata. Those games look good, but the thing about them is that I usually lean more into playing games of that style on the PlayStation. But it's nice to have those options on the Switch, and I'm sure Monster Hunter fans and Nier Automata fans are looking forward to this. Definitely felt like a great way to start off the partner showcase. Super Bomberman R2 was announced, which is a sequel to an existing Switch game, which is honestly pretty exciting. I haven't played a lot of Bomberman, but this trailer kind of enticed me a little bit. The gameplay looks pretty fun. It looks like a top-down, strategic-style, hectic game. I may hop into it. I played some Bomberman growing up, but haven't really gotten into any of the recent releases, so this seems like something that maybe I should try. Or maybe I should try the first game first. I don't know. With existing Switch games like that getting sequels, that just kind of tells me that the Switch's lifespan is going to be pretty long. Mega Man has been given the Retro Collection treatment again, with 10 of its Game Boy games being released in the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. Seems like there will be a lot of usual collection aspects to the game with these galleries and museums to look through, which should be cool for people who are nostalgic about Mega Man. This is another good example of gaming companies trying to scratch that nostalgic itch. Not only do we have this Mega Man collection, but like I said before, the Pac-Man World remake. And even before that, the Pac-Man Museum game that we just recently got. And Sonic Origins just came out. Some people call those kinds of things an easy cash grab, and others will say it's a cool way to make old games accessible to the newer generation. I don't know, it depends on how you look at it. Comment below what you think about that. Then we got to look at a trailer for a game called Blanc, which honestly looks pretty cool. Usually these indie games that have these neat art styles and these environmental puzzles to solve end up being pretty awesome. I've almost never been disappointed by games that have trailers like these, so I'm definitely going to check this one out. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope also got some more information shown about it. It looks like they've done a lot to expand upon the winning formula from the first game, so if you enjoyed that, I see no reason why you wouldn't pick this one up. And then we got some more Sonic Frontiers footage, of course, because that's been dominating this entire month. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've seen any footage of that new cyberspace area they showed off yet. And to me, it actually looks pretty cool. It seems like even though there will be open world-esque environments to enjoy in this game, there's also going to be some more traditional Sonic rail levels, kind of like the boost portions from Sonic Colors or Sonic Unleashed. It seems like the open world is more of an overworld of sorts, where you can connect yourself to other dungeons and levels and challenges, and you know what? I'm down for that. Or at least that's what I got out of it, I don't know. I'll admit, while I'm still cautiously optimistic about Sonic Frontiers, the more I see of it, the better it looks. Dreamlight Valley looks like a great game for Disney fans who also happen to play Animal Crossing. I know one thing, my girlfriend was extremely excited when that game was first announced. She said she'd be buying it day one, so the demographic they're trying to reach is being reached. I'd be lying if I said I'm not a little curious about it myself. Then you've got Minecraft Legends, another Minecraft spin-off, because Minecraft is the gift that just keeps on giving. That game's not coming out till next year, so we don't have a whole lot to say about it, but they've called it an action strategy game, and from what we can see, it does look like you're kind of moving around and fighting things, and I don't know, it's hard to say, but it looks like a new take on the Minecraft universe, and I'm sure plenty of people will try it out, because it has the Minecraft name attached to it. A couple minutes later, we got the announcement for the Portal Companion Collection, which honestly, from the trailer, I'm not too clear on how that's different from the regular Portal games that are already available, but they said it's available later today, so you could literally go find that out right now for yourself. And then of course, Square Enix made their obligatory appearance at any third-party direct with the game called Harvestella, and it looks like a pretty cool RPG. The graphics look neat. Knowing Square Enix, the mechanics will be rock solid. They referred to it as a life simulation RPG, so I don't know if that means that there's a direct story you have to play through, or if the game is sort of like a never-ending RPG / Animal Crossing / world sim thing. It seems like the big idea here is that the world cycles through these different seasons, you know, of course the ones we know and love, fall, winter, spring, summer, but they've added a fifth one called Quietus, which is sort of this season of death, and it causes your crops to wither, threatens the lives of the villagers around you, and the goal is to find a way to stop Quietus from ravaging your village, which seems neat because you spend all these other seasons farming and spending time in your village, but then Quietus comes around and boom, you gotta protect it, you gotta fight, you have to defend your village. I don't know if there's gonna be like a definitive end to the story, or if it's just going to be this endless cycle of doing a Animal Crossing style simulator and then occasionally having to fight for your life. I don't know. It's kind of neat. It's unique. This one seems cool to me. I think I'll probably try it out. And of course, we ended on the Persona announcement, which included Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 3 Portable. And for people who do not already have access to these games, that's fantastic. They are great games, and you should probably try them out. Honestly, it's about time we got Persona on the Switch. Joker has been a Smash character for long enough. But again, these are games that have already been out for years on PlayStation, so I don't really know if I'm going to be picking them up because I've played Persona 5 on my PlayStation. I understand that there are hardcore Persona fans who will be excited about this, who maybe already played the games on PlayStation and now are excited to play them on Switch because they can play them on the go. But my personal thought process on that is that if I've already played Persona 5 on the PlayStation and enjoyed that, why would I then want to go play essentially a downgraded version of the game just so that it can run on a weaker system? Right? Like, if I want to play the game again, I'll just play it again on the PlayStation. But I don't want to take away from the excitement that some of you may have about Persona being on Switch. That is cool. It's been a long time coming. And honestly, it should have been here earlier. That was how they ended the direct off. It was pretty solid, honestly, for a partner showcase. As disappointing as it might have been for some people to not have that main Nintendo Direct with first-party titles, I do think that this delivered for what it was. I wasn't expecting to be excited about anything, but of course... we got Pac-Man World 1. I'm definitely not surprised that we didn't get a full normal Nintendo Direct this time around, because if you think about the release schedule going forward for Nintendo, we kind of have a lot of the big first-party things covered. We just got a big Direct about Xenoblade 3 coming out, Splatoon 3 is coming out pretty soon, this fall we have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, we just got Mario Strikers Battle League. I'm not really sure what else they could have told us about first-party games that would come out this year. If anything, we're still waiting on Breath of the Wild 2 news, and that's probably not going to come until the fall, considering it's not coming out until next spring. Anyway, comment down below what you thought of this Direct. I feel like there is something for everyone. I thought it was pretty solid for a partner showcase. Am I disappointed about not getting a first-party Nintendo Direct? Honestly, no, because I think we would have gone into a regular Direct with such astronomically high expectations that never would have been met, whereas this... we went into it not expecting too much and came out of it relatively satisfied. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of negativity around this Direct at all. Who cares about first-party announcements? We got Pac-Man.